afraid of the wildest fights, not afraid of dying. By now I went off this ride, cause you're scaring me, and I don't like where we're going. I need a new phone cause you're scaring me, and I don't like where we're going. And now you're gonna miss me, I know you're gonna miss me, I guarantee you miss me, cause you changed the way you kiss me. I guarantee you'll miss me, cause you changed the way you kiss me. You kiss me, 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 you kiss me. Kiss me.
Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Goddamn, Roxanne, never gonna love me, but it's alright. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party. Goddamn, Roxanne, never gonna love me, but it's alright. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Goddamn, Roxanne, never gonna love me, but it's alright. Roxanne, in LA, yeah, got no brakes, yeah. Living fast, Ricky Bobby shaking bait, yeah. See the chain, yeah. It's a late, yeah. Swipe the chase, ooh, now she wanna date, yeah. Straight to Nobu, on the coast, ooh. Shorty only like cocaine and Whole Foods, yeah. Snapping all up on the gram.
Unit under attack.
Crazy, now she wanna fuck me in the foreign going A. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Goddamn, Roxanne, never gonna love me, but it's alright. She think I'm a asshole, she think I'm a player. She keep running back though, only cause I pay her. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Roxanne, all she wanna do is party all night. Goddamn, Roxanne, never gonna love me, but it's alright. Roxanne,
Barbara, możesz się pośpieszyć? Zobacz, ci spod szóstki już wychodzą, sprzątną nam okazję sprzed nosa.
A skąd ty niby możesz wiedzieć, Marian, że oni też do Media Expert idą?
No niby gdzie mają iść w Black Weeks, Barbara? Do fryzjera?
Zaczynamy Black Weeks w Media Expert. Na przykład smartfon Samsung Galaxy A30s teraz za jedyne 669 zł. Lodówka Samsung No Frost teraz taniej o 300 zł.
Media Expert.
Waiting in a car, waiting for a ride in the door. The night city cruise, look at the horizon glow. Waiting for a ride, looking out the American skyline. Cities measured, your feet is gliding.
Hey, hello and welcome. Today, my dear viewers, we're gonna see Alibaster playing against Lumos, and this is a warm-up game if someone didn't realize it. If someone hasn't realized it yet, so you will know that this game is just a test game. The players are basically warming up, getting ready before the actual battle begin, and I believe that Lumos is playing quite well unique here, going for expansion for the to the mid of the map in order to grab this blue Tiberium, which is of exceptional value. And I do believe that the next move is gonna be okay. I needed to go to the desktop for a second. So yeah, the second move is gonna be pushing Alibaster here with speed bulls, and I'm not sure what these orcas are doing. Where are they? There are still two orcas. Oh, here are they. Oh my gosh, so many speed bulls have been lost. What a mess is going on. I mean, that was quite an insane trade here. Like, wow, he didn't lose a single orcas hasn't been lost, so that was exceptionally good. They're done by Lumos. So yeah, I'm quite well baffled. I'm really surprised seeing something like that, and Lumos didn't expect to see these orcas coming, and they're shooting like really fast. Imagine them shooting in 103 patch even faster than that. Like, you can avoid them hitting you now, like in no cost, in no way they will still hit you. If they started to shoot pitbulls, they will get them no matter what speed they move in, even bikes, considering that bikes speed was reduced. Dear guys, you haven't missed. You didn't get me wrong. I mean, the speed of bikes was reduced in 103, which was, well, not something to be desired for not players. Definitely not for not players. They would be absolutely astonished to see this happening. But on the whole, I think that was a wise thing to do because they were moving way too fast. So yep, I think that was right. That was right. And I do believe that what we're seeing here is Lumos throwing this game, I think, but not throwing actually. Alibaster was playing quite good. I mean, this exchange for like well, he lost to Orcus eventually, but yeah, Lumos has been defeated. He realized there's nothing for him to do in this game. It was already decided that his loss was inevitable, and he just quit. Okay, so the warm-up game was finished. Like, this trade by Alibaster was insane. Like, his micro was really on point. Hope to see him playing like that throughout all our series. And again, welcome everybody who has just joined us. I want to remind you that we're here making an exceptionally new format of streaming, which basically means the whole stream in English. And I may have an extra commentator soon, but I'm not sure if I do. So most likely it's gonna be all made in English for this time. And I do believe that people would be satisfied. So yeah, I think we can start. Yeah. So everything went smoothly. We checked the connection, we checked how it goes, you know, so just so if anything happens in the middle of the game, we know that, well, it shouldn't have been like that, but I don't think that anything is going to happen. By the way, I did switch my resolution for this stream particularly. And today you're gonna have this stream being broadcasted for you in 2K, which is basically way better than full HD. I hope that it will play out just well for us. Although I want to check up if so yep, I didn't expect that. So I didn't expect that we're gonna have the stream in English, but I think that would be a good idea since we haven't had any in a long time. And nope, no Rubila. I mean, I could have actually asked him to join if he wanna cast. I'm not sure. I would write him. I would text him. And I hope that we're gonna have everything under control here. Let's start from Tournament Tower, which is quite exceptional map planned just for today. Small map, which is absolutely out of the blue, appears on our screens as a first map in this long series, and I hope that players would show their best as always. But just to waive all your doubts, I would say that Lumos is supposed to play against advanced player just to prove that he is as good as advanced, and I did play him a few times here and there a week ago, so I do believe that he became better, way better. I mean, he's playing really on point. Maybe he played on point this day, but anyway, that day, I mean, and it seems like he actually has his micro and macro really polished to their, well, to really high level, because it's really difficult to play him, and he, well, I believe that he is ready to become an advanced player. And just to remember you the rules, to remind you the rules, sorry, well, there are two actually. You have to play the advanced players, like the players who are like playing better than you, let's say one level higher than you. And the second rule is that you have to win them on our stream like 2 times, or at least play in draw with 2 advanced players, with 2 players of the higher level basically. And if you play them in draw 2 times, then you are allowed, then you will be moved to the well, higher level as it is. And today, as I already said, we're gonna have the streams in 2K, and I believe that you may have a better quality. Well, you definitely gonna have it. So let me know if everything is intact and functioning well as it's supposed to. If there is anything off, let me know please in chat, so I can react as quickly as I see it. And we're gonna see Black Hand Mirror in these games, ladies and gentlemen. We're gonna see random, which basically doing, well, creating miracles today. Basically, all of a sudden we're gonna have 2 random players, well, two players who decided to pick random, going, well, having Black Hand. That is quite, well, outstanding, I would say. That is quite unexpected. I didn't expect that it was possible. Like on this map, imagine having Black Hand on this map. It's really good because you can push, like from the very beginning, you can push with the powerful infantry, with the flame tanks, like from all these flanks, and you can dominate your opponent, whatever faction he has. But if he has Black Hand, or if he has Steel Talons, that will be way harder to do anything with it. And what we see Lumos is going for all in from the second refractory. He's he's putting down the, one refractory, sorry, and then he put another refractory, putting down second refractory, and basically selling his MCV just to go all in and push his opponent from the beginning, not to waste any time in this damn game, to make his winning as probable and as fast as possible. That's what he's doing. And Alibaster just sold his MCV because he expected him to go for it. He understood the Lumos is going for all in, and he has to sell his MCV in order to survive this severe push, and then counterattack his opponent, which may happen. But he has lost his harvester. He's still on 2 harvesters, which is not bad. It seems like he's actually having a good solid chances to win this engagement, well, the next engagement, and to win this game by doing so. Let's see, let's hope that it actually would work out for him just fine, because I'm not so sure about that. Lumos knows what he's doing really good. He's a pro all-in player. That's what I have to give to him. Like, we have to give to him that, because he's doing his all-ins moves always so unexpectedly and so untrivial, you know. He's controlling all his units to the perfection, as well as trying not to lose them, and then also making his moves as efficient as they could be. Now Lumos though is losing one of his harvesters, but it doesn't look like these bikes are gonna get off from this engagement without being killed. Well, 3 of them has survived. That's better than I expected, because I thought like all those bikes gonna be cleaned out. And here we see that Alibaster, right? Alibaster is losing all his harvesters. I think all these harvesters is gonna be lost. The last harvester is going to be down, and that's it. GG, I think. 2 harvesters. Lumos is already on 2 harvesters. He already rebuilt his harvesters, and he has loads of Scorpion tanks. Oh my gosh. Lumos is playing exceptionally well. This all-in is going really good for him. So far, so good. And yeah, GG wasn't called out, but Alibaster just decided, you know, man, no, it's not for me. I'm done here. There is no way I'm gonna get back in the game. So let's just move to another game because there is no point for me to stay in this exact game. So that was nice, actually. Well, that was quite a quick game, but still it was exceptionally well, emotional and exceptionally intense. And Alibaster is confirming that something's up with his sound. Okay. Something is going on with his sound. Well, all of a sudden, don't know, like he doesn't have it. So he's gonna restart the game, and we may see the second game on the map Extraction Plateau, which, by the way, is quite a good map. Yep. And yeah, well, about colors, by the way.
What you gonna do with all that junk inside that trunk? I'ma get you drunk, get you love drunk off my hump.
Well, what map did they want?
You scream. I'ma make you scream. I'ma make you scream. I'ma make you scream. I'ma make you scream.
So, yep. I do believe that people are actually just coming, so I want to remind you guys that Lumos is here trying to do his best to get the opportunity to become an advanced player on our server, and trying to prove that he's actually more than worthy enough to become one. And if he wins this stream, there is one more needed for him to be won, or at least to play in the draw. Like, he has to play at least 2 streams, I believe, and to play both of them in the draw with the advanced player. So this way we can move him to the higher level, well, to the higher rank levels, so to speak. And well, I don't know about the map. It does seem like Alibaster wanted to change the map. Okay then. Okay, let's change the map for him. I'll listen to him for this time. Just for this time. So he wanted me to put a rift, but I will put a twisted rift, right? Not everything. Tiberian rift, sorry. Okay, well, that's weird now. Tournament rift doesn't have tournament rift. And we're gonna change the score because Alibaster has actually lost one game. Lumos has taken the first game. So far so good, and that's one. Doesn't look like he has the map. Oh, Lumos does have it. How come? No, he said. I think he said that he didn't have any of these Predator maps. That, well, that baffles me up. But okay, if it, well, it is a Predator's map, right? Please answer. Someone answer me. Tell me if I'm right, if I'm correct, because it looks like it should be a Predator's map, and still it is not somehow. Yep. And somehow, no, it didn't. It hasn't started because I don't think he had. Oh no, Alibaster again has troubles with sound. Like what is that? What the hell is wrong with this? What the hell is wrong with the sound? Oh shit. Okay, well, let's start again. I don't think we can change. Wait. Let's go for the vanilla map just so they both join, and now switch to tournament rift. So if one of them doesn't have the map, then we will see it right away. Well, Twilight Twisted Arena. 1 second. Okay. So, seems good. And here we go. The second game is about to start. Lumos is trying to persuade Alibaster to put random and play for random. Well, it may work, but I don't know. Wait, it's tournament rift. Give me a second because I'm being a bit confused here. So here's Tiberian rift. Let's play it. I love this one personally because there are lots of combinations and tactic moves you can, well, work out on this map, and you can apply lots of pressure from different directions on your opponent, which basically leads you to the victory in most cases. If you, of course, if you're playing, if you control your units properly, and if you still playing good, it doesn't mean you're allowed to play bad. But this map is definitely constructed for this kind of rushes, different maneuvers, tactical maneuvers, and well, of course, for a lone game, since there are 3 fields and players are situated far from one another, and they can actually go for their opponent's Tiberium as their third Tiberium. They can take their opponent's Tiberium, and that may lead them to a faster victory. But they have to like push with Marv or with Redeemer or with well, artillery. So they can support their MCV with artillery, like Juggernauts or Mantises, if I'm not mistaken. Mantises, right? They're called Mantises, and not artillery. And I do believe that it may be just fine if... What is up? What is going on? LOL. He wanted to text LOL, but then he texted LOL in Russian. Basically, he didn't have the proper language turned on. I mean, yeah, happens. And we're gonna see not playing against Steel Talons. Steel Talons is quite a slow faction, I would say, because all those Titans, they're so sloppy, they're so slow, and they don't really... they can barely be used in the beginning of the game. In a mid game, maybe in a mid game, but definitely not in the beginning, and that makes a lot of confusion because you gotta survive to the late game where you can upgrade them and then properly use them in a late game. That's how it works. Yeah. And we're gonna see if Lumos will manage to get through this game to the late game, or he's gonna pressure his opponent on the very beginning. It doesn't look like he's going second refractory, but we're gonna check it out. We're gonna sneak into his perspective just to check. Yeah, he's going for War Factory still. The same thing over and over again, but it works just perfectly. So why one would stop doing this if it works on every opponent? I mean, basically on every opponent he tries to do this. So I think it's a good tactic. Very well, very effective. It works really outstanding if it's being done by a good player, by the master, I wanted to say, but then I realized that well, Lumos isn't the master of this game, but he's really good at it. You gotta give him that. And now let's see how he's gonna micro this bike. Doesn't look like he's micro much here. Oh well, there are other bikes so fast. Gosh man, his bikes are coming to support those other two bikes so fast. And now it looks like all those three people are gonna be lost. It doesn't look like Lumos is gonna well lose at least one of those other bikes. Okay, other bikes are coming, like 3 more bikes are coming to support their well allies, and are about to engage. They engage one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 speedballs there. Oh, Alibaster is not going for the second war factory. Oh, that looks strange. I wouldn't recommend doing something like that, because it just seems like he can throw this game quite easily if Lumos goes for the third refinery, and now will go for the third war factory, because it's pretty much what he's gonna do. I'm like really confident, like 90% positive. And well, this game I just can't stop casting, because I'm just being, well, you know, I'm feeling absolutely surprised, and I'm so much excited to cast it. So a few more people are coming this way, trying to overplay bikes, trying to micro here by taking at least one harvester, but doesn't look like they gonna take this harvester. Yeah, there an additional laser turrets appearing just to protect these harvesters. One harvester is being lost for, like, definitely for sure, and all these speedballs are gonna be traded for this one harvester. Oh, doesn't seem well. Well, 2 speedballs are going to survive. He simply doesn't have forces to finish them off, but that works just good for well, GDI player, for Steel Talents player, just to be precise, you know. And what is GDI player doing? It does seem like he gonna go for some infantry. I think maybe to protect this blue Tiberium, to take over this blue Tiberium, the control, you know, over this blue Tiberium, which is quite significant, because he may get a lot of money if he gather it up. Also, these Scorpions are trying just to come here and kill all this infantry by simply going over it. It doesn't work well so far. These 2 Scorpions are being traded for a few squads of infantry. Still not bad. Not the worst trade ever. There is something going on here. It's only militant squad trying to scout, and they may not be able to survive, but no, they have. So a few other Scorpions are going to be built against Wolverines. Why would you build Wolverines? That's ununderstandable. Just don't get it. But both of the players are so well trying to have everything under control, to have the whole map scouted. Like, yeah, Alibaster has all maps scouted, and Lumos is trying to do the same thing. He's trying to find the weak spots in his enemy's defense, just to get through this, you know, to sneak up, to lurk there, and then sneak out and try to hit him where it hurts, so to speak. And it may work for him, may work just fine, but there are lots of titans here. Yeah, he's not gonna do like shit here, and these speedballs are countering these bikes very effectively with hammerheads in place, and I'm really satisfied with seeing something like that. I don't think the Scorpions can do anything there, so they just withdraw, and a few bikes are going to be lost by these hammerheads. Not the best way to counter hammerheads with bikes, but the best he has. It's the best he has. I think he definitely needs T3, and Alibaster doesn't seem so weak so weak to be defeated by this by Buggy's combination. Like Lumos is playing almost every opponent, or even potent opponents, by bugging them, by bugging them, and then go into Scorps and winning every other engagement, because his opponent simply doesn't have enough economy to sustain a proper build order and to build enough units to stop his Scorpions. But this is not gonna work with Alibaster. Alibaster seems to absolutely overthrowing his opponent, and he's having some of the third fields, third fields green Tiberium as well, and it does seem like he's going to take victory in this engagement. And I do believe in this game, because there are lots of howitzers have been lost here, and on the whole, it seems like Alibaster has his, has put his mind straight, has put his head straight just to win this game. He's doing really good. It doesn't look like he's been, stressed or frustrated. He's doing everything properly, like all those hammerheads plus speedballs. That was a brilliant move which countered all those bike buggies, and it worked really good. And then on the other hand, Titans were placed properly in the proper place, so they would stop Scorpions which were coming for the first expansion, to take down the first expansion of his opponent. And Lumos is calling out GG, and that's gonna be it for the second game. 1-1. So 1-1, and Alibaster is getting back at this series, and probably, Lumos is gonna feel a little bit more stressed and nervous from now on. I don't think that he did before that. Maybe not much, but from after this game, he's gonna feel like that his opponent is definitely has a few assets under his sleeve, and definitely have some potent combinations and a proper understanding of the game to counter his bike buggy maneuvers. That works just awesome. I really like this hammerheads plus pitbull's combination was used really proficiently by Alibaster. And yep, let's go to the third official game of this stream. Yeah, I wanted to kick him, but then I realized that he knows what it's all about, that this is a bug, that you have to leave the room and get back, so you get a proper connection. Also, I do like the quality of their games, because both of the players actually trying to put as much pressure on their opponent as they can, and still trying to do the best maneuvers possibly, trying to overplay their enemies in some unordinary ways, some unusual ways which you would not always see coming from mid players or even good players. Not all good players can perform like that. But I do believe that this game is gonna be played by Alibaster, starting from the rush, like a really quick rush, which is gonna be sustained by disintegrators, and 5 disintegrators, probably, maybe 5, yeah, it's gonna be 5. That's a standard combination which you would do, but against every other faction, but probably not, because not faction is really OP when it comes to stopping these rushes. Like 1-2 turrets can be put down, can be dropped on the field, and you're done. Like, you're not gonna take any harvester, and they would lose like 600 credits, and what he lost for these disintegrators is way over the line, you know? It's it's first of all, it's 5 disintegrators is 1,500 credits. Then it's also the cost of status chamber. Status chamber costs like, oh my god, I can't remember, like 1,200 credits, I think, maybe 800. Okay, I don't remember. I definitely have. It's slipped out from my mind. Let's check it up now. Oh yeah, so it's 1,200 credits. I was right. I did say the proper price from the first time. And the funny thing is, you're gonna get like 600 credits back when you sell it. When you sell it, you're gonna have it, right? But right now, when you're like doing this build, you gotta realize that you're gonna spend like 1,500 credits for disintegrators and plus additional 600 credits for status chamber. It's it's 1,800 credits. So 1,800 credits is not so cheap. Which is of course underrated. It's quite expensive because well, if your opponent doesn't do buggies like Lumos has just done, then this rush just doesn't make sense. And still, by doing this rush, Lumos proved that, I mean, by doing 3 buggies, he has just proven me, 4 buggies, sorry, that there is gonna be a second War Factory, which is gonna come right now, and he's gonna try to put a pressure with his buggies right again. Yep, уже.
Хорошо.
Daddy works a long day. He be coming home late, and he's coming home late, and he's bringing me a surprise. Just dinner's in the kitchen.
And one short attention, I had to change the color. I don't know, I mean, I thought Alibaster put a stable color, like one color for the whole series. I'm not sure if he did, but he did tell me yesterday that he wanted to play, well, he wanted to be orange on the last stream, so I thought he wanted to use the same color, and somehow it's just slipped out of my attention, that he was using another color, and now it's done. Sorry for this misunderstanding, for this confusion which has been created with the color, if there was any, of course. And now it's done, and everything works just fine. Looks like it's gonna be a macro game. Doesn't look like any of the players is going to do anything more dreadful, anything more like really rapid. Okay, there are a few bikes here and there, but not so much to be honest. And well, Alibaster didn't go for his second expansion. He realizes that if he does, then Lumos would catch his MCV, or well, he would have to split his units to protect this expansion and his second expansion, so he didn't do it at all. And the funny thing is, I do believe that in this situation, the move which he has done is quite unordinary for me, and I think quite wise move, because he realized that he wouldn't be able to split his units to protect both expansions effectively, so he decided not to go for expansion at all and just started to spam Seekers. Maybe, just maybe, not sure though, that was a good decision. But yeah, there are lots of disintegrators being built there, and Lumos does look like he's going for no, he's not going for the third expansion. I think he sold MCV. He sold his MCV, so he's gonna spam units from 3 War Factories. I think that should be enough, but on the whole, I think he does need Scorpions. I mean, he cannot rely on bike buggies solo, because bike buggies wouldn't be able to deal efficiently with Seekers, and again. He's trying to sneak out from different flanks, like he's trying to force Alibaster to move forward, leave his base so he can move in from there, I think. But there are lots of disintegrators, like tons of them, a huge load of disintegrators here. I think they may work out just fine if they are going to be used properly. Of course, I hope they will. And I mean, for me, it's quite a good experience, which I'm just discovering for myself, because I would just go for the second expansion, then I would be thrown out to the worst position possible by losing lots of harvesters, not being able to protect with Seekers my boss expansion playing for screen. That's what I would do. Like against Lumos, I'm never able to protect my boss expansions when he is bugging me, and then he switches to Scorpions, so I don't have enough Seekers, neither do I have enough economy, and that ends up in me losing the game. But now I see that Alibaster is doing something very different here, and if it works out, I may take this, I may take this tactic into the consideration and actually start using it as well, because I really like it. You see, he's forcing him to move 3 of his harvesters. Still, he didn't take a single harvester. I'm not sure he did. There are 3, 1 here, 4 harvester, 5. No, he did take, like, I think he took like 2 harvesters. 2 harvesters is good. Maybe not sufficient enough, but it does look good on the whole. Not sufficient for all the Seekers which he has, you know. And Alibaster is actually doing quite a job here, but no, sorry for my... Actually, I didn't see this MCV. I think he moved right. He moved with his MCV to the 3rd expansion of Alibaster. That's what I said, that good players tend to move their MCVs to the expansion of to the 3rd expansion of their other players, of their enemy, and that's what Lumos is doing here. And lots of raider buggies, and these raider buggies are not to be stopped by Seekers. No way in hell, man. No way in hell. You see, still this tactic doesn't work. But he was doing really good. I think he shouldn't have lost all those Seekers for those 2 harvesters. He should have kept them and should have moved here, just, you know, to check that Lumos had this expansion. So Alibaster still lost to Lumos with this tactic. So now I'm not, you know, baffled. It doesn't confuse me so much, like that I lose to Lumos every game, which I play the same way, like for screens, when he's playing for Not and doing the same thing against me. Now I realize that if Alibaster was not able to stop it, then I probably I'm probably is not good enough. Well, to stop it as well, because it's really a tough one. Well, so the score is 2-1 in favor of Lumos. That is turns out to be really good for Lumos. Yep. So, well. I did like what I see, because there was like lots of specific moments. Like, first of all, the thing that you don't need to move to the 2nd expansion if you're being overspammed in the beginning of the game. If you're playing for screen, of course. If you're playing for GDI, you may move, but if you're playing for screens, you just don't have enough potential to stop these rushes. So you gotta make 2 factories and try to protect one of your expansions. Then, when you did, and when you were when you're about to be out of Tiberium on the first field, you go for the 2nd expansion with your screen MCV, so you are able to stop this push, well, halfly at least. Then you have to counterattack and at least try to kill a few harvesters to try to smash your opponent's economy as soon as you can. which Alibaster was trying to do in the last game. He didn't succeed though, because I think he just didn't have enough secrets. I think he needed this, well, didn't he capture? Oh, hasn't he captured yet? What is up? What is up, dude? Doesn't it work? Oh, that is a nice bug. I think he put his engineer into building. Maybe it's just stuck, so he decided to put him into the building. Went inside and then went out, so he's able to start moving again. Nice bug. Nice bug. I haven't seen something like that. Yeah, that is the first time. But so yeah, moving back to this previous game, it was really good and harsh for Alibaster. Alibaster, I think he needed like shields upgrade, but he simply didn't have them because he was playing for Traveler 59 and screens. Playing for screens, he does have shields upgrade for his Seekers, so now it may be easier for him to stop these rushes if he goes T2. Also, he has Devourer tanks, which are quite efficient against bike buggies if you start building them in time. So what we see is now both of the opponents are moving to their second expansion. Both play Nod mostly. Shock is slightly more advanced in other faction, but in Nod we see Nod, it's pretty close, I think. Maybe Shock wins 60%. Yeah, there is a bit of a truth about that, because they are both actually, I think both of these players are Node players originally, and they originally playing really good for them, but today they're trying to play for random. At least Alibaster is doing it because he is an expert player and he wanna show that he can win for every faction. And the second thing, which yeah, I wanted to put an accent on, was that Shock wins 60% of the games. I'm not sure about that. I'm really not. Like Shock Troopers, if you're talking about Shock Troopers, they do work like that in 103 patch. Yeah, like definitely. They stop Scorpions very good. There's the unit designed to stop Scorpions, but in this patch, it's not so good. Well, they can be killed easily. I don't think they have such a good armor. Also, well, maybe Alibaster should have gone for shocks, but you know, there were lots of buggies. Those buggies could have easily killed those shock troopers. Then it would be the matter of micro. Who would micro better? Alibaster with his shock troopers, or Lumos with his buggies? Yeah, that would definitely be so. And 4 Seekers are killing this Harvester, and only 1 Seeker is to be lost. Only one? No, I think more of them are going to be lost. Also, Lumos can win in Nod games. We see anyone. He's great in with Nod. Lumos' skill is the same as Shock. Oh my god. Oh, you mean maybe Shock wins 60% of game? You mean Shock Trap it. Sorry. Okay then. Yeah. Well, in Tiberian Wars they are approximately the same, but in Kane's Rush, Shock Trap it. I think Shock Trap it is well better. But yeah, actually that was a good point. I didn't get you right with Shock Troopers, but now I realize that it actually closed my eyes to a new way to stop this push. So actually you were very helpful. And now I realize that you could try to go for Shock Troopers and try to stop the Scorpions. That would be a matter of micro, but still it's quite possible. In 103 it would definitely work. It's like the only way, because Scorpions are better than Seekers, but still Seekers there are a bit better as well, but not that good as Scorpions. Also, they can stop bike buggies more efficiently in 103, but in 102 patch on R15, sorry, they are like Seekers can't actually stop efficiently those bike buggies, so Shock Troopers maybe just in handy. You know, they may came just in handy if Shock Trooper, if Alibaster used them, but he didn't. He could have used them. Don't know why. He decided that Seekers is enough, like Disintegrators is enough as well. Yep. Also, there is another thing, like a few tanks, a few Seekers like that can do a lot of power damage right here. Lots of units can be like at least one harvester was lost, I think, and another one could have been lost as well. But he's trying to clean up all the scorpions first and then move to the harvesters. That is not the worst idea, I think. But probably, yeah, with this. How do you call them? With this healing robots, which are roaming around the Seekers, it's quite probable that he can clean up those. Oh well, and there was another engagement there on the second Tiberium. I think another Seekers which were pushing Lumos there. So yeah, Alibaster played really well. I think I should save this replay just for my own purposes. Like, I think I should study it more precisely. It was like game 4, I think. Game 4, right? Yeah, it was. So yeah, hey horse. Anything else is a bit average at best in opening maps. Devs and Seekers don't cut it. If you want to stop Scorpions, you need Descent into Taj. Descent into Taj. Don't know, maybe. Well, like, Descents are really good on the T1, T2, maybe T2 if Scorpions doesn't have Dozer Trials, right? Upgrade. But when they do, this, you know, it just doesn't work. This logic, like Alibaster is sticking to the blue and yellow together form the flag of Ukraine because like it's a blue sky and yellow land. So that's quite unexpected. That I don't know, I just noticed that all of a sudden. However, it's R15 tournament Dust Bowl. Maybe no poker will be better. Alibaster Nubashin doesn't look like he's Nubashin, looks like he's actually playing an equal opponent, more or less. No Nubashin here, no way. The reason I say Shock is slightly ahead is because he's better at other factions, so he's got more variety in his play. Yeah, Shock is definitely better in different factions. That's what makes him, well, to be honest, an expert player, because he is an expert player in Tiberium Wars, and he is an expert player in Kane's Ras. His knowledge and his skill of playing for different factions make him look like a really good player, and not only look like it, but also make him a great player. It's 2-2, yeah, so 2-2 for now, and I do believe I need a short break. And because I'm feeling a bit weary here already, like, wow. The game is really, every game is so intense. And another thing, 1000, good job. Keep it up, whose kitty litter did I just shit in? Oh my gosh. This donation, let me check it out because I want to read it out loud again. if I wasn't mistaken, it was Somnambulist, right? Yep. Wait. Whose kitty litter did I just shit in? Well, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. I think you should answer this question. But anyway, man, thank you for your donation. Very much appreciated, and yeah, really well generous of you. And of course, we gonna, as we already said it, we gonna use this money for the upcoming tournament, which we're planning to hold in the next month, I think, to hold. Sorry, in the next month. And I think it's gonna be held on Command Post. Pretty sure. I mean, I'm pretty sure about that, but some things may change. I think it's gonna be a league tournament where players are gonna play each other in every single matchup is gonna be streamed. That's what we plan to do. That's just like a little bit of our. Do you listen into Cyrus? Cyrus. Don't know. It's random music, to be honest. That's so. I just wanted to give you a small look on how things are going to look like in our tournament. In the next tournament we're going to hold like here on Command Post. So. Maybe something will change, but for now we want to do this as a league tournament, and I'm not sure. Well, let me check. So yeah, again, thank you for your donation, Somnambulist. That's really, really kind of you and really generous of you, well, as I already said. So, thank you for supporting us. Also, is something going on? Again, the sound is like something is up with the sound, with Alibaster's sound. Don't know what's going on, to be honest, but doesn't look very good. Maybe he lost his first two games because he didn't have a proper sound. Because I don't know, he was having kind of lag, so maybe didn't have sound at all. I'm not sure. It's Polish singer. Yeah, I'm not really into Polish music. Not that much. Maybe a few tracks are good. But not that much that I would listen them over and over again. So no. And going for the fifth game, which is gonna take place on Tournament Dust Bowl. We're gonna have Alibaster spawned in the bottom, just on the bottom, playing for Marked of Canes, and Lumos playing for the Knot, spawned on the top of the map, and everybody has one safe safe Tiberium spike, which they can and should take on the beginning in the beginning of the game, because that would give them a few more extra dollars when they need them. And I do believe that Marked of Kane against Nod, we should see some rushes here, like definitely. Maybe something similar to the first game, but with the first game we had on Tournament Tower, NARVEK's favorite map, and this map was played lots of times before that, like on our streams, but not like I don't feel like this map is really bad, because like it shows how the player can actually perform on the small maps and what he can do, like how he thinks, and can he actually use from his advantage, from the advantage of his faction in the small map, if he has any, of course. And it also shows how the other player who doesn't have that much of advantage on the small map, if he has like, let's say what, well, maybe Zokom, right? Or if he has maybe Mock, right? How they can play, and even though they're in disadvantage with their factions. And Reapers, like Reapers is bad in this map as well. I mean, it's good if you manage to get to G3, but if you're playing against a good Black Hand player, he will just kill you. He won't let you get to the T3 and touch up. The other thing which just happened is that 3 bikes of Alibaster were lost for nothing. Like for 1 bike maybe of Lumos. Wow, that was a nice micro. I'm talking so like unconfident, so I'm being so unsure because I didn't really pay so much attention, but I did think that Lumos didn't lose a single bike, maybe 1 bike, but that definitely paid off really well for him. I think he can go for another war factory right now. Buy vodka. Wow. Thank you, man. Well, that is actually a good piece of advice. I'd love to. I'd love to, man. You know what? Maybe when we celebrate the end of the tournament, well, the upcoming tournament, then maybe we will buy vodka and split it. Well, share it. We'll share it between us, and also, yeah, like that can work out just fine. Thanks a lot. Yep, vodka is always good. Gets you out every trouble, but also helps you to get in lots of trouble, almost every trouble. for some people, every problem they have can be connected with drinking too much vodka. I think that's very true if you talk about Russians. But on the whole, I'm very much appreciated. Thank you. That was quite a good zoom, you know, for a good vodka, I'd say. You can buy a really good vodka for like it's about 400 hryvnias, which is what difficult to say for me in dollars, but it's like about $20 or something. So yeah, a really nice vodka could be bought. And well, switching to the game, Alibaster is still pursuing this game with Scorpions, trying to do something just to survive this push, which is going to be done in a second by Lumos, because Alibaster knows that Lumos has bikes, so he doesn't leave his base because he realizes that this one mistake may be sinisterly dreadful for him. He may lose all the advantage. Well, or he may lose the game, not only the advantage, because the advantage was already lost when he lost the 3 bikes here, trying to rush Lumos in the beginning of the game, and now this one Scorpion is being taken down, and all these bikes are gonna survive. None of them is gonna be killed, maybe one of them now. Again, a few more shots by bikes. Doesn't look like bikes are being killed. Still good engagements here, and Lumos is lining up his units, and Alibaster is doing the same thing, but his units are not lined up as good as Lumos's, and he doesn't have that many units. It doesn't look good for him. It seems like this game can be easily thrown, and these harvesters are being killed because bikes are revealing their harvesters under stealth. That's really good moves being done by him right there. And Lumos is playing really to the perfection, I would say, because like this kind of performance, well, who would have thought? I wasn't sure that he would perform like that. I thought that Alibaster would hold, you know, and Lumos is doing it again, winning the other game. Alibaster has been defeated. GG called out, and we're moving to another game. And the score is 3-2 in favor of Lumos. I'm not sure, but it seems to me like, is it for the first time in the game that Lumos, in this series, sorry, that Lumos started to lead the score? Not sure. And vodka tastes shit. It's only alcohol, of course. It tastes like shit. Yeah, it's great in companies, and if you wanna get drunked up badly, really badly, then you go and drink vodka. That would do really well. Also, yeah, I think we can proceed like that. We can continue our series. So 3-2 in favor of Lumos. Lumos is doing it. As far as I'm concerned, he's playing really well, without any kind of mistakes, which is quite what I thought. I quite expected him to play like that, because he wanted to play these games for his promotion today. So I thought he should perform really well if he wants to play today. That's what he shows us. And yeah, you don't savor vodka, like, never, because that just kills you. But because I did savor vodka sometimes when I drank it like 4 years ago, and a few of my colleagues have noticed that they were absolutely shocked. They didn't know what to say. They started laughing, and well, I don't know. We're like we're having fun there, but still, that was the moment when I realized that something like that should not be done. And it's not that I drink vodka so often. No, not really. Like maybe once in a month, maybe once in 2 months is even like really rare. Seldomly, when I have, when I have an occasion, I may drink a bit, but not a lot. So yeah, moving to another game. Alibaster is playing for Travelers. Again, random Traveler 59s. He's gonna get Traveler 59s from random, and this is gonna be a difficult game for him.
Море водка, пляся. Greetings from Norway.
More vodka, please. Greetings from Norway. Thanks, man. Greetings from Poland, and yeah, I'd like to visit Norway once, because a few of my colleagues have offered me to go to Norway, to visit and also to work there for a couple of months for summer, summer job, something like that. And if it works out next summer, if we are done with Corona, then maybe I will go there. Anyway, yeah, greetings from Poland, and thank you again for your generous donation. 1,000 rubles. Yep, nice, really nice for the third time. So, and also, I think we will have the chance to drink some vodka together there, or maybe once on a stream, because yeah, that's a new idea. When players are just starting to play, just developing their ecos, that's what I wanted to share with you guys. We are thinking about creating a new podcast where we're gonna talk about random stuff, like lifetime problems, maybe I don't know, coronavirus, like different kind of troubles which concern the humanity, and also maybe just talk about Kane's Rush, may go for some interviews and try to interview people. Interviewing people is really good. I think that's a nice idea, to share some, you know, to know more about the real legends of Kane's Rush, not to just know that they exist somewhere there in other universe, you know, but also to talk to them and to know more about them, to discover them as a real person, as a real people, and that's something I'm raving about, and I hope it will happen. It will happen soon. I don't wanna get you, you know, I don't wanna get your hopes high, because we still have lots of job to do to organize it, but we do have this idea, and we also have people who may wanna do something, who want to organize this interview. So yep, that's a nice thing. And if you actually have any ideas about different topics you may on which you want to hear us talking, then text me on Discord, or text me here in chat. I may read it if I have enough time, or I read it after the stream. I will read it up. I swear I will. Just, it's not. I'm trying to show you as much of the game as possible, and therefore I think we should actually start talking about game. Yeah. So a few more disintegrators. Disintegrator Lex upgrade. Yeah, a Firestorm is texting, you donated 15 bottles of vodka. That's exceptionally right. That's absolutely agreed. Also, vodka goes best with grilled meat. Yes, that's of course it goes best when with food. Let's start from this. But when you have meat, it's even better. Like you can then really. I think you can at least, like, you know, savor the vodka when you drink it with a delicious meat or something like that. Anyway, bike buggies are being done here again by Lumos, but it seems like there are not lots of them. Only a few buggies actually to stop these disintegrators, and some Scorpion tanks. Scorpion tanks are moving back to their base because they realize that they can't deal with these disintegrators, and Seekers are pushing forward again, trying to pick up as much harvesters as he can, but Alibaster realizes that he can't take any harvesters, so he he withdraws right here, and probably gonna try to go Tech, I think. Yeah, Lumos, I don't think that Lumos is playing this. I mean, he's playing this map right, because he went for this second expansion where he's supposed to go. But if he wanna take this Blue Tiberium, he definitely should have gone for this expansion. And yeah, I think he could have put more pressure on Alibaster if he went for this expansion. Now Alibaster is gonna take this Blue Tiberium with his 2 harvesters. That is really nice. And another move here. Scorpions trying to engage. Disintegrators won't let him. Like, that's so funny. Maybe a few Scorpions gonna be killed. I'm not sure to be honest. Like, oh, there is a commando already. Prodigy appeared and took control over a few units. Well, that is actually good game here, because Alibaster is playing safely, and at the same time he's playing efficiently. He's trying not to lose Seekers, not to engage in fights he can't win. And on the other hand, Lumos is playing cautiously and trying to show as good performance for Scorpions as he can, which is nice to see. And that's really funny that we can see them playing like that. I thought that like Lumos would crush Alibaster with Traveler 59 easily, but now it doesn't look like that. And G3 was built there quite fast, and upgrades for shot launchers have been already done, so Seekers are able to deal with the Scorpions. Scorpions are forfeiting, I think, for a second, and now they are trying to. They're like, okay, I'll cut you some slack. You just regroup your units. You'll just try to, build a few more Seekers. But to be honest, it's being done just because he realizes that he can't push. Tripods are on the arena and they are gonna dominate. They are gonna prevail over the Scorps right here, and it's not really about cutting some slack, as it seemed. It seems like Alibaster is actually taking the game. Because, like, well, this war factory was taken. I think he should have gone for this construction yard rather than taking the war factory, but there are lots of disintegrators on their way, and they are going to engage. They are going to take at least one harvester. Probably one harvester is going to be taken down, and other harvesters are being moved back just because Lumos realizes that he doesn't have any units to protect them with, and now at the same time it looks like he still managed to find one more harvester, but he doesn't control his disintegrators, and therefore they're stopping attacking when harvester moving away. And I'm not sure. I think he could have taken this harvester. I think he should have taken this harvester. Oh my gosh. I feel it's really on the edge. But here, oh, buzzers are doing a massive damage, colossal damage is being done here by buzzers. Buzzers are cleaning up all the fucking rockets. Oh my gosh, Lumos has been defeated. That was perfect. Man, I love this game. For screen as a screen player. I personally adore this. Well, give me a second. I need to save this. Replay. I need to save this so I have it, so I know how to play properly. Sorry, against not when I'm being rushed like Lumos does. But he didn't go bike buggies that much this game, but still, that was really good performance here by Alibaster. I adore this. I adore this game, personally. It was like, what game? I'm not sure. It was game 6. Game 6, yes, it's game 6. Nice. Really nice. Okay, let's engage into another fight. Let's see who's gonna take over in the next game. I'm so thrilled to see another game. Also, one more time, Somnambulist, you're the man. Thanks for donations as well. Yeah, really, well, it's really generous and nice. Just nice to see you guys supporting us. So we know that we're doing this, for a purpose, and it actually works out. So Highlands, they want to play Highlands. I mean, because we actually are. Now, like last 2 months, we didn't have much of a streams, and now I hope that we are getting back on schedule and trying to stream as stable as possible. Meaning that we are trying to stream at least 2-3 times per week.
make a cup of coffee for your head. I'll get you up and going out of bed. I'm happy that you're here with me. I'm sorry if I tear up. When me and you were younger, you would always make me cheer up. Taking goofy videos while watching through the park. You would jump into my arms every time you had a bar. Don't stay away for too long. Don't go to bed. I'll make a cup of coffee for your head. I'll get you up and going out of bed. Don't stay away for too long.
And it definitely looks like this game is gonna be a mirror, and I like it because we only saw mirror in the first game where Lumos was playing against Alibaster for Black Hand, and they both got random. I think they both got Black Hand on random, or at least Alibaster definitely did. Maybe Lumos picked Black Hands, but yeah. It was a funny game. It was like a really good micro game there, and here we're gonna see, I think, the same game, because Node against Node, it's always about bikes. It's always about bikes, and the one who, yeah, you see Lumos is already going for bikes. Two bikes from what I see. That's what Eclipse taught him. He taught him that he should always do the 3 bikes if he's playing mirrors. Like the one who has it has the advantage in mirror games, and that's what he is trying to prove there. And most of these bikes, like they can be used for the rush. But sometimes if they don't, they can also counter rush. Like they can counter this flame tank, which is already common. You see my point, right? That anyway, he's gonna notice that something is off here. That somehow there is no second refinery, and bikes are coming. And what does that mean? What does that actually mean? That his opponent is going for something, is doing something shady, you know, and this flame tank is on its way, and oh my god, Lumos is not doing anything. He's not building. I'm not sure. Is there bikes? I think it's bikes. Oh, it's scorpions. Nice, it's scorpions. But he's still gonna lose this refinery. Oh, he's gonna lose refactory. He's pushing. He's gonna harass his refactory and refinery. He's attacking them both, and that's gonna be it. That's gonna be the game, because he's not gonna save it. Oh my gosh, that was harsh. That was extremely tense. Like, the way he killed it, he started shooting both refinery and refactory. It doesn't really matter, because, well, playing without refactory in the beginning, you're screwed. Like, if you're playing against Node, who's harassing you with bikes, and you don't have MCV, you're really screwed. Unless, of course, he has MCV, because somehow he has this hand of Node. I think he had it previously. He had it built before he sold his MCV, so that's how he has it. And now, there is no way. Like, I know that Alibaster has sold his MCV. Like, most likely he did sell it as well. But on the whole, I do believe that buggies can, yeah, they will just deal with it. Like, oh, he doesn't even need those bikes, to be honest, to win this game. But he still manages to take down like 2 harvesters. And yeah, Lumos has to counter-attack. That's the only option he has, because if he waits long enough, then you know, he will just crush his infantry with scorpions, or go build enough bikes to kill them. He doesn't really need attack bikes. I don't understand why he's doing that. Maybe he's trying to cash him out by killing the harvester, but it's not necessary. It's not something which you really need to do if you're in a situation like that. You only need to stick to buggies. Like, buggies is the way to win it, I think. Maybe a few scorpions, because scorpions can crush the infantry, but again, scorpions are very, very expensive. Way too expensive when you're playing on 2 harvesters and don't have much of economy, so you should go for buggies. That's what he's doing, and he expects it to work out. Also, now I'm not so sure. If he started to build more buggies earlier, he may have had a chance to stop it. Probably he probably would have stopped it. But now you see there are like huge loads of rockets, and well, there are black hands which are killing Hand of Nod, and this structure is gonna be killed. It's gonna be cleaned up, and what the hell is going on? This harvester is being killed, and I don't think these rockets would manage to clean up the buggies. No, that's it. That's the end. And even if he finishes up, by some magnificent way he manages to kill the bikes, there are still buggies, and rockets are killed. The rockets are absolutely cleaned up. Well, what a game. Let me change the score, and of course let's move to another one. Maybe we should take a small break. I feel like we could use a little bit of a break. I'll ask the players what they think about it, and then we decide, okay? So Alibaster managed to win 4-3 in favor of Alibaster. So far he's doing really good. I think a break would just to refill, to drink up some water would be really what I need right now. Chat, yeah, pew chai. Yeah, drinking tea is really nice. Well, I don't think I have enough time for this. Maybe I do. Well, I'll check it up. Okay, I'll be back anyway.
The day I started writing poetry was the same day that I met you. All the thoughts running through my head are now like a bird's eye view.
Jump up and down and straight lose it.
Good to meet you, cash drawing out the door. I'll pay you back when I'm famous. Ain't nothing come for free, that ain't no hyperbole. I'll put your name on the guest list, darling.
Alright then, I think we're good to move back to games and continue our stream. Actually, the last game of our stream doesn't look like Doesn't look like players are ready. Let's check it up.
Jump up and down and straight lose it.
Yep, and the funny thing is... I actually thought that Alibaster would play Lumos and win him even easily, but because Alibaster is really an expert player and he's playing a lot, and I know he has lots of practice, but on the other hand, it turns out that Lumos has a lot of practice as well, and he's definitely doing some cheesy but also efficient builds. So yeah, there may be a draw. That's what they're talking about right now, because it's really probable that it's highly probable that Lumos may win the next game. NATO will not impose sanctions on you. What are you donating to the Russians? That is, does it really matter? Something is not enough. Big, wow, nothing really good. Yeah, drinking tea is, well, I think I'm gonna drink tea right after this game. Maybe coffee, because I'm more of a coffee man, so. It was 7, yeah. 7 games, definitely not 8. They are actually counting the games, they are remembering which maps they played and how many games they played. They are not sure it's 7. Okay, let them count. Yeah, not even do anything. I'm not sure that why it's taking so long. Oh my god, why it's taking so long for them to decide whether or not. What difference does it make? Let's just start. There were 7 games, definitely. We all counted it. So there is no shadow of a doubt about that. We know that they played 7, now is the last game. Again, very much appreciated donations. Very much grateful for this support you're showing. Guys, Somnabulis, Haruspex, Buka, thank you guys, thank you everybody. Arena, they wanna play Arena as the last map. That's sneaky. There is something. I think he has some build ready for this map. He's not playing it just to play. Regular Russian can survive half a year with 3,500 rubles. Oh my god, no, that's that's a doubtful point, but well, maybe if you cut all your expansions to the minimum. Still don't think you would have enough food to survive that long, but maybe I don't know something, so I'm just abstain from commenting on this one. I'm just abstain, yeah. Anyway, get into the game. So we're gonna have GDI playing again against Marked of Kane, and Marked of Kane played by Alibaster, who is placed on the bottom right corner, and Lumos is placed in the top left corner, which is GDI. Lumos is playing for GDI, and this game should be one of the best, or at least most intense for them. Buka won the lottery, that's what he told us. $14 donation, Buka, oh my gosh, thank you. That's... You guys are adorable. Thank you so much. Спасибо большое, Буке. Спасибо очень-очень большое еще раз за поддержку такую огромную. То есть, действительно очень приятно. Вы, ребята, просто топ. Все, ну что тут сказать после такого, после стольких донейшенов за 1-2 стрима, то есть очень приятно на самом деле. So yeah, getting back to the game. Well, Pitbulls are on the arena. There are 3 Pitbulls which are getting ready to make their way, I think, to the base of Alibaster, or maybe the Pitbulls are just done to protect the harvesters. Probably that is the main reason, because there are like 3 awakened squads, and 2 of them are full. Like, okay, 4 awakened squads now. Great. Should be classic MP kill and run. You know, kill and run by bike buggies. Yeah. The bike and buggy in this point, because there are only one buggy, and I think that's all in. Yes, two war factories have been done, and predators are going to be killed, and Alibaster is gonna take this game. I'm almost sure somehow I almost sure that he's gonna take this game, because oh my gosh, that is close. This one. Buggy is doing well, a colossal work, because he's actually taking so much damage, and this bike still survives, and this bike's managed to clean up the harvester, and now Lumos might have just realized that that's it. He's not gonna win this game. He's not gonna stand a single chance to win this game from now on. That is quite a game. Well, quite a rush, to be honest. Well, mocks are doing good job by actually AMPing just when it's needed the most, and then bike buggies are killing units one by one, because they kill 2 predators one by one, and then Pitbulls altogether still managed to kill the harvester, because that was all in. So therefore Lumos has lost. He should have gone, I think he should have gone more predators. If he went like 4 predators instead of 4 Pitbulls and 2 predators, he could have held it. I'm pretty sure. I'm like 70-80% positive. I'm not so good for GDI, maybe 70% positive. Also it depends how he would micro. He still needed like 1-2 watchtowers just to hit bikes, you know, and finish them off when they are on the low health, and Lumos didn't do it. Lumos didn't really go for watchtowers when they were needed the most. Like, he put them down there, but it didn't really help, because predators were already lost and Pitbulls have been sacrificed for nothing. So yeah, that was the game. Not quite as long as I expected it to be, but as much intense as every other game which we saw today. Thank you, players, for playing. Yep, thank you, players, for playing. I really enjoyed, and absolutely well, I was delighted to cast this series for you, and I enjoyed what I have just seen, because there were a lot of decent games. Like every game was decent. and every game was played to the best, to the best of their ability by both players, and they tried and they did really good. I really enjoyed watching Lumos playing as he did, because he made lots of good moves. He made lots of he almost won it. Like, what do you mean? He almost won it because he played like four games, right? He almost won 4 games. Okay, this last game, let's not count it, but he's almost won it. 5-3 is not so bad against expert player, so I think he's really good to play. He's good enough to play against another advanced player, and maybe if he plays draw with against another advanced player, then maybe he will be moved to advanced players. I'm not sure about that. I'm not stating the facts, but I'm telling that if he wins, even not draws, I think he should win another advanced player, then maybe he will do it. And yeah, so once again, thank you guys for all the money that we've raised today, for all the money that you've donated, that you support us. Your support is everything. With your support, we're gonna make the Kvel alive again. we're gonna make more tournaments, and we're gonna try to actually bring up the best streams as we can, and also maybe add something new so you can enjoy watching us, hearing us, listening to us, and just enjoy playing Kane's Rust. So I hope I'll see you back soon, probably tomorrow, the day after tomorrow. And of course, if someone hasn't liked our us yet, then now is the high time to give us the like that we deserved. Just like us up, as Enlightened just said, likes. Please like us up, ladies and gentlemen, like us up. So thank you for being there, thank you for coming, and have a good night. See you soon, peace out. А на русском отдельненько еще раз спасибо большое всем за донаты, за поддержки, как Буки, так и Харуспексу и Сомнамбулисты, само собой. А кроме того, конечно, спасибо, что приходите на стрим, смотрите, всегда рады комментить, и, наверное, будем стараться, по крайней мере, есть такая идея, стараться делать больше сейчас английских стримов. Думаю, что практически ни для кого это не будет проблемой, так как все уже привыкли к тому, что все стримы проводятся в Kane's Rust и так на английском языке. Только вот мы иногда еще делаем русские. И, соответственно, если вдруг где-то появляться будет возможность преподнести какой-то новый крутой контент, конечно, будем вам его преподносить. Поэтому спасибо, что были с нами, спасибо за просмотр, до скорой встречи, всем спокойной ночи, пока.
Honestly, we don't need no therapy. Just live it up, just live it. Love me crazy, we be who we wanna be. Just live it up, just live it. I'll be right by your side, I'll be there when you need me. I'll be your only remedy. And if we get too high, falling right through the ceiling, remember what you said to me. You and me, honestly, we don't need no therapy. Just live it up, just live it. Love me crazy, we be who we wanna be. Just live it up, just live it. I'll be right by your side, I'll be there when you need me. I'll be your only remedy. And if we get too high, falling right through the ceiling, remember what you said to me. We don't need no therapy. We don't need no therapy.